Hey, what's up and hello? This is the Chris Nicole bringing you my views on life, love, and the world of entertainment through my eyes. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on what time you are watching this live. Hello, crew. Hope all is well. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Hey, Sean. How are you, my brother? Long time no see. Hope all is well. So, this will be my review on Ready to Love, Season 10, Episode 5, Tommy's Philly Block Party. If I had to rate this episode, I would give it a solid B, okay? It was a good episode, all right? Pretty good. Not as steamy as I wanted it to be, but I feel like we're getting close to it. We're getting close. So, we start off, honey. They are somewhere in Philly and they about to have a block party. Everyone's happy. Everyone is coming through, enjoying this. Next thing you know, we see Cisco coming in by himself. He sees Tay, which is his favorite, and he gives her a hug. And Tay smiles, of course, when she gives him a hug, but you can tell that something is there, okay? That something ain't right. And so I was like, what's the shade look about after he leaves? Because she kind of gave that look like, ugh, like, what's going on? So we find out Tay in her confessional says she was on the phone with Cisco. And Cisco doesn't have a car. Now, to me, not having a car on the East Coast, especially in certain places, is not a big deal. Like if you live in the metro area of, like, of course, New York City, DC, and I've even heard like Philly, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a big deal. So she was asking him all the right questions, like, oh, do you have a car? He's like, no. She was like, well, you got a place to stay, right? He said he's renting out a room. A room, right? So at that point, I would have said, hold the hell up now. Cisco is 42 years old. Not 22, 42. All right. So at that point, she was like, I don't really know what to do with that information. I don't. Hey, Shayla. Hey, hugs and kisses. So yeah, she's like, I don't really know what to do with that information. Yeah, and I was like, I wouldn't know what to do with that information either, but just to hang up the phone. Now, let him tell it. He said he got divorced, came back to Philly, had to get back on his feet. Okay. And so I was like, okay, now, did she like wipe you out with alimony? Like, did you lose your job because of the divorce? I need answers because it still wasn't adding up for me. Has Cisco even mentioned that he has kids? We haven't heard if he has children. Like, is this a child support issue? What's going on? All right. So I don't blame Tay when she heard that, because immediately that to me is a red flag. All right. Especially because he did say in the first episode we saw him in that he has a job. He made it seem like I think he had a government job at that. So there's a lot of unanswered questions. But with that being said, next we see Tommy and his beautiful wife. Okay, I don't know how old Tommy and his wife is, but she look good. Gotta give it to a sister, whoever you are. Definitely love to see this. So he pretty much introduced his wife. Excuse me, you guys, you know I'm sick. 23 years they've been together. Whoo, child. Excuse me, you guys. So 23 years they've been together. And I was like, damn, 23 years is a blessing, especially in this world today. So pretty much he says, guess what, y'all? the men are in power again. And I was like, oh, damn. The men in power again. Like, why are the men in power again? That don't make no damn sense. So he says they're in power again. They have the option to eliminate. Now, Danielle, and for those who watch, is this normal? Let me know. Thank you, hugs and kisses. I'm trying to give y'all content, but trust me, I have my highs and lows with this coughing. Earlier, I was feeling better, and today, all of a sudden, I start coughing. But is this normal? Do they do that where they do men back to back or women back to back? I don't think that's fair. But it seems like they was like, damn, like, are you serious? Like, the men do back to back, so the men are able to eliminate again. You said, get your tea. You've been working overtime. I have. And it's all right. Y'all, those who rock with me, they can deal with it. There was an uneven count. Oh, so do they do that though? Is there always an uneven count? Or is this like, let me know if that's the norm. So with that being said, he was like, okay, yeah, y'all have fun. Now, Cam and Rose. Oh my gosh, I thought they were so cute together. They was vibing. I don't know, y'all. I was feeling good about them. They seemed like they was vibing. They looked so cute. So they was vibing about the little, colognes and the smells and the aromatherapies and stuff like that. So then, child, Rocky spits this poem, honey. Actually, y'all want to know, I'm going to go to Rocky shit. I don't give a shit. Rocky spit this poem, child. I had to laugh because I think I was going to hear something like, hey, baby, can I be your slave? Letting you know, girl, you the shit, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like a Love Jones thing. But, honey, she went into talking about juices flowing and scratching thighs or something like that. I said, what the hell is going on? Like it wasn't subtle. Let's just put it like that. I was just like, baby, what is going on? What is going on here? Even Naim looked like he was scared. And Naim clearly don't have no problem getting it on. He got a little high drive, if you know what I mean. So I was like, okay. But at that moment, I think Naim definitely realized that he only wanted to put Rocky in a friend zone for whatever reason. But yeah, I was like, okay, Rocky, spit your poem, girl. Snap, snaps to you. But even for me, it was a little too much. But if that's the way you get your creativity out, baby, do you. So with that being said, child, Cisco talks to freaking Naim. And I was like, you would talk to Naim. I feel like all the other guys there feel like Naim is in the lower part of the totem pole because he got 5 kids and 3 baby mamas. So he talks to Naim. Now, this is the problem that I had. So he says that he was vulnerable with Ted and he feels like, the spark and connection is leaving as it should. All right. And he said he experienced homelessness in Virginia, came back home, and his own mama wasn't messing with him. Red flag again. Your own mama, sir. See, there's something going on here. There's something going on. You said you had a divorce, experienced homelessness, came home, your own mama didn't want to deal with you, and you already said at one point you was a cheater. I just got, no. It's too many signs. What is going on with you? And where are your frat brothers, sir? And Sean, don't you say nothing. Where are your frat brothers? He a noob. I saw that diamond in that K. Where are your LBs? Where's your frat brothers? This is the time where they need to pick you up. Okay? Because I be damned if you get on this show with your diamond K and all, sitting up there talking about you went through bouts of homelessness, literally couldn't even stay with your mama. Where your LBs at? What's going on here? So things are not adding up, but Naim gives him words of encouragement. Okay. And let me tell y'all something. Let me just be real here. I'm not down in this man. We all have peaks and valleys, especially in this economy. But even before this economy, when the economy was really rough, like also in like the 08, 09 area, hell, I done been laid off of a job before, and it took me years to gain back my stability because, again, there are times when the economy is bad, things happen, but this is what I wasn't trying to do. I wasn't trying to be on no dating show trying to find love. Love costs money, especially when you're a man. Provider, protector. Okay? And you ain't able to provide right now because you can barely provide for yourself. That's the problem. Like I said with Naim, you got 5 kids, 3 different baby mamas. That means 3 different households. How can you be looking for love? I'm sorry. It just doesn't add up. So how about you really work on yourself before you come on the show looking for love? As far as I see it, he came on the show because he know some desperate woman out there is going to take care of his ass, if you ask me. But hey, maybe he truly is trying to get himself back together. I just don't think he needs to be on this show. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, with that being said, moving on. Now, I love this part. Cam loved him some Sahara, honey. Because he was straight jealous when she was over there laughing with Jay. Even though he was with Rose, which they're adorable also, he was side-eyeing like, why is she laughing over there with him? Why is he talking to my woman? I thought it was really cute. To me, it does seem like Sahara is his first choice, honestly. But then again, I would need to see how Rose engages with like another guy to see how Cam would actually act. But it seems to me that Sahara is the first choice, which, by the way, honey, I did not put this in my little presentation, but Sahara, I guess, actually looks at my reviews. And his Bookie Bear, she had a message for you, pretty much saying F you because you said she needed to get some help. I just wanted to let you know that, yeah, that occurred on Reddit. I'll have to send it to you. But yeah, Sahara wasn't happy with what you had to say. But hey, at least we're on Reddit, honey, on our reviews. But Sahara was like, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Just wanted to let you know. But yeah, so we have made it on Reddit multiple times. So shout out to Reddit. I hope the Reddit viewers are over here. You know, I'm coughing and stuff. You got to excuse me, you guys. I'm sick, but I'm coughing and stuff. But glad y'all over here listening to the reviews. And you, Sahara, and any other cast member listening to the reviews. So, with that being said, Shayla, don't start. See, this is why I didn't even want to tell you because I already knew. Shayla, don't start. So, anyways, moving on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See, this is why I didn't want to say anything, Danielle. This is why I didn't want to say anything. See, people who saw it now. Shayla, let's move on. With that being said, Fritz talks to Shanice, okay, about a prayer that she sent him. And I guess they felt a little connection because of that. And then he decided to feed her, I guess what was ice cream or something. And then all of a sudden she gives him a kiss. And I guess I really don't see the connection with them. But honestly, I'm starting to see that Fritz don't have a connection with none of them. And it's really making me wonder why he's here on the show. But we'll move on. So Cisco talks to Tay, and he's like, I gave you the information because I wanted to be honest and upfront. And Tay is like, I'm scared because I don't really know what to do with that information. And she said, your accomplishments, did you do them by yourself or did you do them with someone else? And to me, just for me personally, that's kind of hard to say because I don't see anything wrong with you having accomplishments in both ways. Your own accomplishments and your accomplishments with someone else. You know what I mean? But I think what she was really trying to say is, can you only accomplish things if someone else is helping you take care of the bills or taking care of all your bills? That's what I think she was trying to say. Because there's nothing wrong with teamwork. I mean, that's what marriage is. Marriage relationships is about building together. So there's nothing wrong with that. But if the only way you've been able to accomplish things is simply because you've had to kind of be on someone's back so they can carry you, that's a problem. The problem is we don't know right now with Cisco, okay? And he kind of gave me vibes that he may have been that guy. So let me ask y'all this, ladies. Let me ask y'all this. Would you rather have a man that doesn't have a job, but he takes care of the house, which means cleans, cooks, take care of the kids, but you are the sole provider? Or would you rather have a guy who's very ambitious, is the provider, the money maker, but is constantly out, not really home because he's constantly providing, and may have cheated one time before? So let me ask y'all that. Because the thing about these really busy men, not saying that I'm not saying all of them cheat, but I'm just saying a lot of the times, hell, when you think about it, their job is a form of cheating if they never at home. So what would you rather have? What would you rather have? Know where your man is? Because he always at home taking care of everything while you working? Or a man that's taking care of the bills, but you don't know where he is? Which one? I would like to know what you think. And y'all can let me know in the chat or y'all can let me know in the comments. But my thing is this. He does have to get it together if he really wants to. But he says that when he's in a relationship, it motivates him more. And I'm like, you being in a relationship shouldn't make you want to get your stuff together. You're a man. And the last time I checked, I'm sure cost of living is going up in Philly, but it's not as expensive from my understanding as New York and DC. So I'm not trying to hear that at this point. I mean, and I understand the economy is bad. You got people right now who are living in their cars, who are sharing houses, renting apartments together to get by. I get it. My issue is that this would not be the time for you to be on this show, because I know when I have those moments, if I'm in struggle mode, mentally, financially, whatever the case may be, I'm not thinking about no freaking relationship. I ain't even thinking about dating at that point. I'm just trying to get my freaking zen back on track. You know what I mean? So that's the issue that I really have with him. Why are you on this show? And I feel like he on this show because he already know it's going to be a desperate woman out there to take him. But Tay started crying, and I'm like, Tay, please don't fall for this. I beg you, don't do it. Don't do it. But I feel like she's going to do it. And I just, Tay, you too beautiful. You too accomplished. She had on a Gucci belt. He probably saw that and said, cha-ching. Don't do it. I'm telling you right now. You too old to be trying to take care of no man. That stuff may have been cute in your late teens, your early 20s, but no. Too grown for it. Oh my gosh. Shayla, are you still going in I am not putting this up on the screen. Shayla, oh my gosh. What are you saying? Cisco probably cheated on the wife. Dang, I'm late. You never late, V baby. Hey, Tracy. Hey, you guys. She said cheat a little bit because I'm going to cheat back. What the hell? Danielle, cheat a little bit. I'm going to cheat back. Okay. Hey, then what's the point of being real? But hey, some people do open relationships as long as, because marriages are also a business commitment. It's not just about love. I say some people marry for business more than love, anyways. So she's gonna see his potential. We too old for potential now. We're too old for potential. I'm sorry. I wonder why everyone wants Tay up front, but she's not keeping them. Hey, so let us see the softer side of the Shayla. Child, I knew I shouldn't have said nothing. Danielle, it's your fault. It's your fault. I blame you. I thought the same thing too about marriages today. Yeah, hey, at my age, we just gonna be where, hey, I feel you on that. But with that being said, I'm not downing this man if he's at his low. I'm downing him because he's on the show. Priorities is key. Priorities are key. And you shouldn't be on this show if you're not on your A game. If you're really ready for love, that means usually you're financially also ready for love. Okay? That's just what it is. So moving on. Child. Rocky asked Fritz about his poly curiosity. And Rocky is like, I don't share. I do not share. I don't want you kissing on me and you kissing on someone else. And Fritz is like, Rocky speaks her mind, and I'm not going to tell you how to speak to me. And I'm like, Rocky didn't say anything disrespectful. She was just being honest and open about how she felt about Polly. Fritz is giving me the vibes that he wants a robot for a wife. Very submissive, quiet. You take care of the house. He brings home the money, but that's it. That's all. You don't question me on anything. You don't say anything. You don't have an opinion on anything. Like, he's starting to give me, he followed Kevin Samuels and Tommy Sotomayor. He's giving me those vibes. He really is. Because the way that he talks, it's like any woman, and to me, this is their personalities. Any woman who is, in his opinion, animated or has a big personality, he can't take. He finds that to be aggressive. And I'm just like, boy, bye. But again, I don't know why he's necessarily here at this point, but we gonna move. The girl, hey. Or he just wants one that's really, really submissive. He probably needs to be a part of the passport bros. Shoot, it's all good. Okay, all right, Shayla, because I was hesitating to tell you, child, because I was like, I know how you are, honey, because you read for filth. So, moving on. Let me ask y'all something. Was Coley drunk? Was she drunk? Y'all let me know. Because in this scene, I was like, baby, she sound like she kind of slurring and blurring. I don't know, honey. And she was sitting up there acting like she was in high school again, all between his legs. And she seemed like she was just like barely making eye contact because she seemed like she was buzzed out. And she tried to kiss him. And that player, Eddie, was like, nah, sorry, ain't trying to do that. We are not connecting and solidifying this. There are some other women, including the women who is watching this show that I may want to sample. So no, yeah, not gonna happen. And I was just like, Coley, you going down bad. He turned her down. She saw that as a disgust and walked away, honey. She walked away like, how dare you turn me down? Coley, how dare you? You know who the hell I am? Literally. I was just like, girl, what is going on here? Cooley was you said 420. I don't know if she was 420. You a mess. Yes, all around the eyes. I was just like, ooh, girl, you buzzed out, honey. But I guess that's what the block parties are for, but not when you on national television. But hey, or a bad gummy, sissy to cool off. I was like, this look bad, honey. But I knew Eddie was gonna sit up there and turn her down. Eddie don't seem like the type, but again, rumor has it, allegedly, he's still messing with the baby mama. So who knows why the hell Eddie was on this show. But moving on. So they end up playing a game. And the game is pretty much saying, guess what that man said? And if they choose the correct man based on the quote and ring the bell, then they get a point. And the two ladies who win will get an intimate date. So the first freaking question is, Naim, we find out Naim has had freaky tales in a freaking funeral home. Freaky tales in a funeral home. Now we see why he got 5 kids. Who the hell takes a date? This fool literally said this like it was normal. He's like, look, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever you doing, you know what I'm saying? I used to work at a funeral home, and if you got to go pick up a body, you got to go pick up a body. He said he would go pick up a body, literally take it to the funeral home, and apparently they were still on their freaky stuff and decided to just get it on in the funeral home. Seriously? Seriously? First of all, I don't care how much I'm turned on. I got to go pick up a body. You want to come? Hell no. I'll go home. When you're done working, you can hit me up later. After you shower and get that funk off of you, you can hit me up later. Who does that? I just said, what in the world? I was just like, this is why he got 5 kids. Unbelievable. But then we have Jay, who likes to have women, I guess, give him positive affirmations to his peen. He liked that, honey. I said, okay, that's interesting. He loves that. But honey, Kiki, do you love me? Kiara, I'm sure she would definitely do it. Trust and believe. She definitely gave me them vibes that she would do that. Now, the only other one I want to talk about is Khalil. Khalil like to eat the booty. He likes to eat the booty. Hey, Khalil. How you doing, boo? How you doing? Hi. Hello. How are you? Great. And here's the thing. All the guys acting like, oh, I wouldn't do that. Y'all lying. Shut the hell up. Just stop. Stop the nonsense. Even Khalil was like, why are they trying to act all weird? Thank you, Khalil. Thank you, Khalil. They need to stop all of the BS. Let's stop. Let's stop the nonsense. Hi, Christopher. Did social media set a booty call online to cheat? What? Did social media set up a booty call online to cheat? I don't know. But welcome. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Let's possibly affirm full sets of teeth and eating groceries. Yeah, that side tooth. But Khalil got all of his teeth, though. I didn't see no side tooth issues with him. Oh, my gosh. But yeah, I said, okay. I was like, all right, Khalil. Khalil was like, look, I admit, honey, this is how it is. And I said, that's what I'm talking about. Just be honest, because the other one's lying. They just be lying their asses off. But anywho, with that being said, the winners were Angie and Sahara. They won. So at that point, and you know Angie, child, she gonna try to be the first one, the best one. She was rushing to try to get that damn date. So, for whatever reason, though, Sahara decides to have Fritz for her date. Help me understand that. Help, help me understand why you would have Fritz for your date. So I don't know if she was trying to just I don't know. She claims she kind of almost claimed it was her way of kind of say go on, like she was gonna eliminate him or something. But it just I'm like, first of all, it's the man's turn this week, so what that was pointless. I don't know if she was trying to see if he was gonna like her after that. To me, it was a wasted date. Okay. But with that being said, hey Mia, I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm talking and coughing at the same time. And for those who are willing to ride out with my review while I'm coughing, God bless you. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm trying to give y'all this entertainment while I'm sick. So God bless you. So yeah, so I didn't understand that, but I was laughing my butt off when she was like, look, honey, I'm about to ask you about the polyester. And she was like, I'm hearing about the fabrics of your life. Baby, I almost fell out. I said, oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. She was like, yeah, about the fabrics of your life. Yeah. She was like, look, she said, if it's okay if you like polyester, I just don't wear it. I said, you know what? That girl had me chuckling on that one. And to me, the fact that he was still being anal and an asshole, like to me, that was a joke. Like to me, he's that guy that kind of got a stick up his ass. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was just like, that's quite hilarious. But he's so annoyed with people asking him, sir, you claim you're curious, you're following the hashtag, people are gonna ask you that, especially if you claim that you're ready for love. But, baby, she asked him what he's looking for. And he pretty much said when he first came in, he had to be honest. What everybody else was looking for, he wasn't looking for. And he was like, I was just playing. And her face was like, and, and she was like, yeah, we knew you was playing, Ninja. We knew. She was like, yeah, we knew. She was like, yeah, I knew all of them damn copy and pasting and all of that stuff. We knew. And so he tries to make it seem like she was all in my face. Like, I can't deal with that. Sir, she was not all in your face. She didn't even get up. She was still sitting in her chair. You were sitting in your chair. What are you talking about? Fritz comes off like a control freak. He's a control freak. If he can't control every situation, every emotion, his whole environment, he's done. That's the vibes he gives me. He will be done with you if he can't control you. Because I was like, she's not in your face. What are you talking about? But she is going to speak her mind because of the fact that she felt like you was playing around. Period. See, I wanted to call him out. Okay, so you think she wanted that date to just call him out. Okay, now I don't know if that necessarily worked in her favor, and we're going to have to find out next week, but we'll see. Fritz had me laughing because his face was so unserious while she was talking. He was looking for Ashton Kutcher in the cameras. He's different. Like, at first, I really liked him. Like, he's an attractive guy. Definitely love his smile, but he definitely is coming off like it's either his way or the highway. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? He definitely gives me that vibes, which honestly, the way that he's coming off, I could see him wanting to be in a poly relationship. I really could. And that's the thing. But yeah, but anyways, Angie and Hussein have a sound bath date, which is quite interesting. But she gives him a keychain for his son. That was very sweet, but nothing really to see there. So moving on. So we're in the vaults, okay, in elimination time. And so they're talking about their bottom. And so at that point, when they talk about the bottom and they go into that, you hear Fritz say to Jay, y'all gonna help me out, get Sahara out of here? And laughs. All right. So then they have Cooley, y'all already know I butcher names, and Rocky were the first names that they were saying. They said, Cooley, she's pretty, but we still don't really know. like she hasn't really opened up. Now, of course, she mentioned her brother, and I definitely appreciate her for that. But they feel like that's pretty much that's all that's there. And Rocky, because they said she kind of seems like more of the friend zone, right? So a couple of guys said Cooley and Rocky. Fritz, of course, the first person he says is Sahara. And he says that Sahara has extreme highs and lows. And I'm like, who looks at Sahara on this show and has seen extreme lows? She's always on the high. That's like that. I thought that was the main issue of why they said that her personality was too much, is that they were saying that maybe if she brought that down, she could show a more vulnerable, softer side. So now you're talking about she got extreme highs and lows. You just don't like her. But I was just like, extreme high, like that is not her, and it's not coming off that way. He was trying to make it seem like that there was something going on, an unbalanced type of thing going on with her. I was like, extreme highs and lows. Like, where are you seeing that at? And then, of course, other guys follow. I think Jay says it, Khalil says it, or whatever, that she's just pretty much in the friend zone. So then at that point, Fritz says something like, the count is up. Get her out of here. Like that. And then Cam, baby, Cam was like, oh, hell no. He got straight into it. He's like, he ain't having it. He was like, absolutely not. He said, you know what? You sitting up there trying to vote her off of here and trying to get the other guys to vote her off. And even Cisco said something. He was like, that's not cool, bro. Like, we see what you doing. Of course, Fritz comes off very smug, very passive aggressive. He's one of those little shits that you dealt with in school that always had a smart mouth, but definitely wasn't about that action. He definitely gives those vibes. And he even said this was some locker room stuff or whatever. And maybe Cam has always had an issue with him or whatever the case may be. Boy, please. He just don't like the way that you going about things. But Cam does say that Fritz is not there for the right reasons. So the fact that Sahara says that, Cam says that, are people picking up that Fritz is not there for the right reason? And if he is there, what is he there for? Like, sometimes it makes me wonder if they do cast someone who's not really there for love, but just to kind of stir the pot. I don't know. Because they trying to call him out on his nonsense. But Cam wasn't having it. And you can see the way that Cam was looking and the way Fritz was looking. Fritz almost kind of looking like he was kind of happy he was getting under Cam's skin to a certain extent. But at the same time, again, if Cam would have got up, Fritz wouldn't be about that action. Fritz and PM Dom looking ass can go. She just struck a nerve and he ready to send her packing. Right. And you know why he's also ready to send her packing? Because of the fact that he said he was just playing. See, he felt like, oh, I need to get her up out of here before she started really spreading that information out there that I wasn't here for the right reasons. To me, that was another reason why he wanted to get her up out of there. But with that, let me see. Cam was giving up too much energy for me. Yes, they definitely have an antagonist each season. Okay, well then maybe he is. You said he was giving up too much energy because he really likes her. I do wonder if they was eliminating roles, would he have the same energy? I think Sahara is Cam, girl to a certain extent because he was pissed. He was pissed off. So I don't know, honey. But with that being said, Tommy tells them at that point that they're going to have to eliminate 2 women this time around. Okay, so that means they have to have a bottom 3 because 2 women have to go because there's more women than there is men. So that makes them even freak out even more like, dang, like we got to eliminate 2. So they was like, this is kind of rough. So their bottom 2, of course, is Sahara, Rocky, Cooley. All right. Cooley, y'all already know. So at that point, yes, overly aggressive man rubbed me wrong. I don't want you to like me that. Damn. But he's not doing that around her. He's defending her honor behind her back. Damn, like, don't make me laugh where I'm about to start coughing again, girl. She said, hell no, nah. That's too much. But I would want my man to defend my honor, especially when I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's not doing that in front of her. She said, nah, okay. All right, look, you like your man how you like your man. So the three bottom, we have these ladies. And then, of course, they're all talking to them. But the episode goes off before we find out who's eliminated. So, what? Shayla. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Anywho, with that being said, you guys, who do y'all think they eliminated? Make sure you guys hit the like button. Hit the like button. Who do you guys think they eliminated? 2 had to go. So who do you think survived? Who do you think survived? Before we go, put it in the chat who you think survived. And Shayla, by default, don't respond because I already know who you gonna say. So, okay. So Mia says Rocky and Cooley. Okay. I said, who do you think survived? So, because they had to eliminate 2. So you're saying Rocky and Cooley were eliminated. Okay, so Rocky and Cooley were eliminated. Right, Bookie? You see it too. Okay, so Sahara's going to be there. Okay, so Sahara is going to be the last one standing. So she is going to be safe, is what you're saying. So hugs and kisses, you think Rocky's going to be safe. Okay, so that means Cooley and Sahara are gone. Okay. So you're saying Rocky and Cooley were eliminated. All right, so I don't know. This is going to be hard. I feel like Sahara has been in the bottom hell since the first episode. The first episode, the last episode, and then now this episode. It would be an underdog champion moment if she does make it again, and then that will prove even more that Cam need to just stop playing and just be with her because he's the one who's really fighting for her. So, that would be kind of like that Rocky moment. She need to go up them damn stairs in Philadelphia where she from and put on her boxing gloves or her freaking sweatsuit on and get with it, because that's an underdog moment if she does make it. I think Sahara's going to make it to the end. Oh, you think so, huh? You know what? I wouldn't be mad at that, though. I wouldn't be mad at that because of how much she's been judged. And again, we do all of the jokes and stuff here. Like I said, when she had the balls in her head, I said, baby, it's giving Baps. It's giving all of that. Key Lolo is giving all of that. But like she said, when she was speaking to Cam, she said, I am who I am. And if they can't accept who I am, then they can kiss my ass. And you got to respect that. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like she's good TV. Yep, Sahara would be saying she is good TV. Because, baby, when she said the polyester situation, she said the fabrics of your life. That was a good key. I was laughing and choking at the same time. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like that she said that. But I do feel she does have another side to her. But again, if you've been hurt so much, you block that side until you feel someone has tried over and over again to break down those walls. I think Cam is that guy. Cam sees the other side of her. Even when she is not trying to show it to him, when he's having these talks with her, he sees it. He feels it. So, I actually, wouldn't mind them being together. Now, I know somebody in my comments last week was saying, oh, Cam needs to get with Rose and get into the spiritual, you know what I'm saying? Because she's a good woman. Hey, there's been a lot of relationships where that other person has brought them to the spiritual side, the religious side. I'm not mad at that. But I do feel, especially in this episode, he got a thing for his Sahara. He has a thing for her. And I guess I would have to see how he feels with Rose talking to other men. But he definitely seems like he's standing 10 toes down for her. And he has found his woman. So we will see. We see each other. Kiara and Tay gonna burn the houses down at some point, in my opinion. What do you mean burn the houses down? What do you mean by that? Because you are definitely a faithful watcher of this show. You feel like they're gonna bump heads over Jay or something? Because I don't know if Tay and Jay are even interested in each other. Rose, bless her heart, is a pick me. You think so? You think so? I don't know. I mean, at this point, we've really only seen Rose did connect with Hussein. And I think that's it. She really at one point connected with Hussein, but then after that has been Cam. To me, Angie is still the pick me. She straight up was pulling out her number, trying to get Cam's number, and Cam was like, no, let me get your number. She's still a pick me. She just wanted them men to pick her. And she wants to ride this out until the end. She is a pick me. I don't know if I get a pick me from Rose, though. I don't know. They're going to act up over somebody. Rose isn't exploring connections. She really isn't. She's kind of gotten stuck on Cam, and I think it's because, he has showed the interest more, so she's riding with him. Now, what I will say is it seemed like Tay and Shanice may get into a next episode. I don't know if she gonna get into it with Shanice or she gonna get into it with Cisco, because the next episode, there is some type of date, body painting date, and it appears that Shanice didn't have no problem getting completely bare, if you know what I mean. Okay? Completely bare. Now, here's the thing. Shanice, especially for her age, I don't know if she work out or she done had some type of nip and tuck. Either way, she look good for her age. She got like a 6-pack. She, you know what I'm saying? She definitely is on point. She is definitely fitness goals. So maybe she ain't got no problem, but I guess Tay was like, oh, hell no, in front of Cisco too? But that would be your test, Tay. That would be your test. And honestly, that ain't a test. That is, look, that's the final answer. That's it. You already shouldn't be exploring him after everything he told you. And then if he's willing to explore her being bare like that on that date, I think that's all you need to know. You see how googly eyed she was while Cam was watching Sahara? Yeah, I mean, let me go back. There was times where she wasn't even really looking at him because he was low-key looking over there and she didn't even know, I guess, where he was looking. See, look, she's just in the zone. She's in the zone, but I think she's rocking with Cam because Cam has been rocking with her. But again, she does need to explore more because what's gonna happen is what could happen, which would be for good TV, is Cam choose Sahara and then Rose has no connection at all, and then Rose naturally gets eliminated. Which I don't want that to happen, but that's what happens when you just focus on one, especially this so soon. Sahara is a fire he thinks he can tame. Don't forget, she said she buries after a fire. They might just be made for each other. They may be, because he seemed like he loves her personality and all of that, and he likes the wild card in her, and he likes the fact that, you know what I'm saying, he can see the other side of her. Cisco don't have a home or vehicle. Kiara can have. Why Kiara can have? Why her? She got 2 kids. She definitely need a man who got a home and a vehicle. Why Kiki? Especially with kids, absolutely not. And that's one thing about it. Cisco was married. Does Cisco have any kids? He ain't mentioned none of that yet, or at least we haven't seen it on the show. Oh, I hope not. Rose seems like a good woman. And one thing I will say is I like the fact that her and Tay, when they first saw each other in their first episode, they gave kudos and respect to each other. I think Rose came in and was like, girl, I love your dress. Like, there was no hate or competition there. And I love that. I love the fact that you can still be respectful of your fellow sister And, even though this is a dating competition. So I hope not. Rose seems to have a really good spirit. Stop it. She don't need no shapewear. She is perfectly fine. And she got 2 kids. She look good. She look good. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. I like Kiki. Do you love me? You know what I'm saying? I know she had her little how can I put it? Bonnie and Clyde, I guess. She was a Bonnie and Clyde situation with her boxer baby daddy who's now in prison, but she done learned her lesson and now she ready for love or whatever the case may be. Let's just hope that her baby daddy don't mind her being in love. She claimed they cool now and they just have, a strictly parental type of relationship. Okay. We will definitely see. But with that being said, you guys, that's the end, honey, of my review. This was a solid episode. I'm ready to move for more fireworks, though. Not the ghetto, too much fireworks, but I'm ready for some other things to pop off. But y'all claim it's coming because y'all claim every season is on and popping. So I'm ready to see what's about to happen and who's going to get called out for their fraudulent behavior and all of that good stuff. And hopefully next week it's the women's turn and I'm trying to figure out what guy is going to be eliminated. Who do y'all think is going to be eliminated from the guy side? I know one thing. I would say Fritz needs to go. And you remember, I liked Fritz in the beginning. I was like, oh, he's cute. Got a nice smile. Got that chocolate smooth skin. Bye, Fritz. You seem like a control freak. You seem like the guy who wants a girl to be like, whatever you like. Whatever you like. Bark like a dog. Whatever you like. That's what he gives me vibes of. And baby, like I said, maybe the passport bros. Because at this point, even a woman just speaking her opinion or having a different opinion of you, it seems like that rattles your ego. It really does. So, with that being said, you guys, though, let's continue the conversation below. Thank you guys so much for listening. Like I told y'all, I'm sick. Y'all can hear it. I had battles of moments of coughing, but y'all still stuck with me. I appreciate y'all. For those who are new, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button. Liking is free. Subscribing is free. And yeah, let's continue the conversation below. You know what, Danielle? Of course, you have to sit up there and keep talking about Kiki. But with that being said, you guys, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on my next video. Toodles.